So we're back to investigating the death of Byakuya Togami. Because in the last episode, as I was hoping, we finally got our murder that I wanted. So I know that Duralumin case is also going to be investigated. We did investigate everything to do with under the table where his body is. We got the Monokuma file saying that he was stabbed 10 times between the neck and stomach. I do believe it said 10 or 12, one of the two. So we're going to check out some more of the shit around here, talk to the buds, and then we'll see where the investigation goes from there. There's a lot of tasty looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Well, I guess not. What about the table? Such a huge table, there's nothing much out of the ordinary. Well, let's go to the Duralumin case then. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of Duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? That is the case for the night vision goggles. A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other Duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that Duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was even taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the Duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this Duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Well, that's definitely possible. Okay, Gundam, what are you going on about? Oh, Hellhound Earring. Answer my call.
Impossible!
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound Earring. What's it got to do with anything? Somebody was murdered. Why are we looking for an earring, buddy?
Fine.
Long ago in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound Earring, so that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. A Pomeranian. Really? Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? If the carpet didn't cover the whole floor, it might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is! I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me
However,
ask.
how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through the opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant giving up the earring. Fool, have you not realized yet? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch,
But
you
even
will die.
with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? This guy is fucking out there. It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants the earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring, but it'd be nice if he actually helped with the investigation. Gaps in the floorboard has been added to the truth bullet section. What the fuck is that gonna come in handy for, I wonder? Okay, let's talk to bandaged up chick who's crying because, you know, she's not gonna be able to handle any of this shit. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I am the only one who has medical knowledge, sorry. That's why I need to do it, to do it somehow. Okay, before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Oh, yeah, we didn't need to see this again. I made such a fool of myself, in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up... It's so embarrassing. Yeah, well, please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Embarrassing pose has been added to the truth bullet section? Okay, whatever. Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you're expecting me to say? Because I feel terrible. One moment, Byakuya is alive and well. In an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. Technically it has. I know straight up. It's one of you. Can't be anyone else. You're just gonna have to get over that fact. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is, find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, how's your May? Forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey! I didn't realize you did that. I kind of forgot. But if you had a camera... I'm not seeing a flash, but if there is a flash on it, why wouldn't you have taken photos in the blackout? The flash would have lit up the whole room. And we probably would have been okay. Byakuya might not be dead. Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on. I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese. Snapperoo. Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Okay, everyone looks fine here. We got creepy dude in the background, though. One guy really needing a shit. But other than that, you know, me and the demon little girl and Miss Musician Ibuki, we're all looking fine. Okay, everyone's looking fine here. Maybe Dr. Lady's a little odd looking. And this one, I took these photos right for the blackout, but I'm looking hard here. Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp? On top of it, the one underneath the monitor. I flubbed up that whole sentence. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall furthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Did you half call yourself useless? Whatever. Alright, now then that's decided.
You better do your best.
You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a total different person now than she was, well, when she was feeling down. Okay, I do have a slight suspicion for Nagito or her. I'm kind of in between nervous chick or you. Don't know why, it's just where I'm at. Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after that blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Who's her? Who the fuck is her? Who the fuck is her? Who's her? Why are the windows covered with iron plates? Does it have something to do with the renovation? No, worrying about that's a waste of time. It doesn't have anything to do with Byakuya's death anyway. We gotta check this. There's a lot of fancy looking party dishes in the end. Nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine this being related to the incident. Wherever I go, the surveillance cameras all over the place. Whatever's controlling, Monokuma's monitoring the cameras too. It pisses me off to think we're being watched by a lunatic, but there's nothing I can do about it. Well, no shit. With the AC control. Remote control air conditioner. Air conditioner. Could it be? What about it? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? The air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Well, that's kind of intuitive, I guess. Now then, where else should I investigate? Nowhere else in here. Ah, Hajime, a moment. What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with this investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings toward Hope Speak Academy. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. Neither do I, because I think he is psycho for some reason. I've got a gut feeling this guy's going to be a lunatic. Call me crazy. I guess for now, we should search the inside of the old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we're gonna head that way first. We're gonna check on Snuffles here. Snuffles is doing fine. Okay, Miss Sonia. I'm coming back for you. Why are you down here already?
Hey.
Let's start talking to everyone. Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna check storage first then. Why are you in this corner if you told me to help? Okay. This is the storage. Oh, the storage room's all dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full of cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Wuss, I guess. Stacks of tablecloths. Those that haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange there. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have the time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. Meaning there's just nothing there for me. Thanks, game. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, hold on. There's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look.
What?
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain, which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Or is it juice? That could be juice. There was a bloody-looking bottle in the dining hall. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are these 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on.
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Little bit. Because they're turned back on. That's just odd.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places. I get it, you're right. You're gonna tell me what to do. I see how it is. I'm doing my investigation. I was appointed this job. You're gonna get fucking lippy with me. I did not notice that door before. Can't even go in it. I think it's a door. Whatever. Hello, Sonia. There is something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange,
It appears
no?
that only the wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors.
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Okay, so the fire doors are here. Okay. Kitchen then. We're getting a lot of evidence. That tells me these class trials are going to be a little more in-depth than Trigger Happy Havoc. Teru, what you got for me? Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too, and then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Terror's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section. We'll check the equipment list. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat dance. And if that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
No shit, that was my exact thought. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Of course you do. Kitchen equipment list has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. What about these dishes then? Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine, fish dishes, and a big piece of meat on the bone. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
Well,
It's a dish
guess
fit
that's
for a
about
tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big, where did you get it? I asked Nekomara. Apparently, he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomara's is so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this often has happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peku, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, that's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. So, the party dishes is also a truth bullet. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagato, let's get going.
You're right.
Jesus. This is a very thorough investigation. Holy fuck. Okay. So we went to Sonia. I bet you Miyota has nothing for me, but we're gonna try.
I see.
Apparently,
I see.
a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot.
Yes!
So that's why I'm always using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were thinking pretty talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibiki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? La. I'll heartily eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Can we just get the answers? Oh, you mean it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice and gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me. I'ma take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... The silence? That's right. It was Yuru?
It's a blackout!
Yes, she did. Next was Kazuchi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
Yep.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
Yep. What a nice remark I made. It's to the point, it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then, through the more voices, one after another.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Okay.
Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Okay, so Togami did talk, and I was pretty sure about that.
This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
I'm still suspecting Nagito. Especially since he out of nowhere said ow. Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Okay, awesome. Praise me, praise me. Give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
He did... What? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibiki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite ya. Ouch! Why are you really biting me? She's still my favorite, but man, she is fucking out there. Like, I mean fucking out there. I just... Okay. Cleaning done. Toilet's still locked. Yeah, it's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Hey, is someone in there? We knocked at the door and tried calling for whoever's on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give it for now and check on it later. Yes, because that's going to be important. Whew. This class trial, once it goes to happen, is going to be fucking intense.
How'd you...
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So, it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. But I wanted to talk to her about why she wasn't in here earlier. Fucking hell. That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? Fucking of course you did. Of course you did it.
Whoa!
It's here.
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work really good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar. I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. But really, such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd make first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped? I don't know. I don't think any of us know. But, it's gonna be connected with the AC. That's what's gonna be going on. But, we have taken enough time for this episode, so in the next episode we will continue the investigation and likely complete the investigation part side of this. So I'll see you all in the next episode of Danganronpa. Hopes Goodbye Despair. See you then, guys. Bye-bye.